EastEnders spoilers: Gina Knight and Cindy Beale hit hard by 3 tragic deaths. Gina Knight bonded with estranged mum Cindy Beale in EastEnders as they discussed tragic deaths of people they've held close to their hearts. The conversation came about in the wake of Jay Brown's life-threatening accident, with Gina struggling to come to terms with what had transpired, fearing she'd lose someone else she cares about. Jay, as viewers will know, has been struggling in the wake of the death of his beloved Lola Pierce, who died after a battle with cancer. The grieving widower's reckless behavior, which included taking drugs, has led to his own family disowning him, but Gina was by his side every step of the way, determined to show him the compassion and support he needed. George, however, was worried that Jay could be a bad influence on Gina, who has taken drugs in the past, and therefore the landlord kicked Jay out of the pub after finding more drugs in his belongings. With nowhere left to turn, Jay decided to head to Margate, where he shared precious memories with Lola a few months ago, but tragedy ultimately struck, with the young man ending up in a serious car accident. News of Jay's condition knocked Gina for 6, with the barmaid blaming Dad George for what happened. Cindy, meanwhile, spotted and upset Gina on her way to the hospital and offered her a lift, which proved to be the catalyst for a much-needed heart-to-heart between the mother and daughter duo. With death the subject of much discussion, Cindy opened up to Gina about losing both Stephen and Lucy. Gina, meanwhile, confided in her mum about ex-boyfriend Antonia, who died of a drugs overdose, with Jay's situation having brought it all back. With emotions running high, Cindy offered Gina a bed for the night, but subsequently she reconsidered, instead urging her to return to George and make things right with him, making note of how he'll be worried. In emotional scenes, Gina thanked Cindy, referring to her as "Mum," with the ice between the two evidently starting to thaw. Is this the beginning of them forging a relationship? Can they finally move past what happened?
Xin chào các bạn đã quay trở lại UK Soát Spoiler. Vừa rồi các bạn đã theo dõi một sản phẩm của chúng tôi, UK Soát Spoiler, một kênh tin tức chuyên cung cấp cho các bạn những thông tin mới nhất về những bộ phim xà phòng của Vương quốc Anh.